Could you please tell me how I will heat my flat?
So the actions that we have within here are primarily associated with large-scale heat networks, and they help us to reduce
So what
emissions.
exactly will happen with the heating in my flat?
So we might use source, or I can't tell you exactly for your flat because I don't know your personal
My flat is in a building of 16 flats in Rutherglen, and in this building the only source of heat is the boilers that use methane.
Yep. So what I can tell you is what's in the plan, and what's in the plan is about large-scale heat networks and also community-scale heat generation.
So what will happen to my building?
I can't tell you the details of your building just now.
Okay, what will be the heat source? Let me ask it like this: Will it be electricity? Will it be some heat exchange like hot water, steam? Will it be some synthetic fuel like, for example, ammonia that could be synthesized by using renewables? So how exactly will it happen?
So what we are doing in the city is prioritizing renewable energy as options. So it could be any one of the renewable energy options you've spoken about.
So renewable produces what? Electricity?
It can produce heat or electricity, yes.
Renewables can produce heat.
Yeah.
Could you please tell me how?
So if we use a renewable energy source, such as the water in the Clyde, we can use a heat exchanger effectively to extract heat and heat buildings. That's what kind of a heat network is based on.
So a renewable working on using water would be a renewable some sort of mirrors, I guess, that heat the water?
So it's not quite that, but it's about exchange of heat from different sources.
From what sources?
Water, from mine fuels, from energy.
Sorry, from what?
Centers,
from mine?
From mine shafts. You can use the water in mine shafts.
We could circulate the water underground so that it uses the heat from the.
There are lots of different options.
Okay, so there will be water circulating through my flat and through some mine shaft.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there are lots of different options for how we source renewable energy. And I think at that point, that's probably all I'm able to say, because that's the level of detail within the plan. And if you'd like to look at that in a bit more detail, then we'd like to hear from you in a bit more.
Well, the problem is...
If you're happy and you have detailed questions, if you would be willing to put them in writing to us, then we can take them to the Head of Sustainability and get you responses. He's comfortable with that approach, and it means that we can go to the people who are the expertise on each of the subjects of your question and get you full answers in return.
Yes, I understand that, but that was not on your website. The website clearly said that we are invited, the people of Glasgow, are invited here today to share our views and to be consulted. It didn't say that we are invited to be told to put things in writing so that somebody else may answer probably.
This plan is a plan with multiple people and expertise involved. We don't have all the answers. We can get you the answers if you put them in writing to us, please.
So I will not get any answers unless I put it in writing. Well,
so that we can get you the correct
answers.
You won't get any answers, but you should. We've been asked.
Well, okay, not detailed answers. I meant no detailed answers, no specific technical answers, unless I put it in writing.
We can get you the correct technical answers
well,
from the people who know that.
Here's the problem with this. The problem with this is that the last time I tried to hold the council accountable by writing things to the council, it took me 4 years. No, let me finish. And I can actually show you the correspondence. It took me 4 years. It was about the rats in my building. Because I have no access to the loft space, you see, I cannot just go to the local pound shop and buy a few rats.
We're unable to answer that question specifically because we're not.
No, I'm not asking you about the rats. I'm telling you what's the problem with submitting questions in writing with the council. So it took me 4 years. Eventually, the correspondence was 100 pages, and when I complained about the fact that it's already 100 pages, a council official actually told me, and I have this in writing and I can show it to you, we cannot read 100 pages, so we cannot answer your question.
So we're here to talk about the climate plan, and in order for us to give you the right information that's as accurate as possible, we'd really like to pop it in writing to that email address just there. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And someone will reply
Within-
a few weeks. So.
Within how long?
Well, we will do our best to get the information from the people who hold the expertise and get back to you as soon as we can.
Well, could you please be specific? I'm sure that everybody does his best, but the question is how long, not whether you will do your best.
We can't give you a date on that because it depends on whether people are on annual leave, having other projects, but we will absolutely reach out to everyone that needs to inform your response and get back to you.
The problem with all this conversation is that you are giving me generic, sorry to say that, but you are giving me generic, vague answers. And I want specifics. Like, for example, specifically, if I submit this thing today, and I can submit it today, asking about how I will heat my flat using mine shafts, which are nowhere near my flat, by the way.
So that is not what I said, and I said that mine shafts are one of the options across the city.
Okay, but the question is, how long it will take? Will it take a month, 2 months, 1 year, or 4 years? Because by the time they respond, if they ever do, already billions of pounds would be spent.
What my colleague said is that we need to reach out to the specific partners whose that is their specific area of expertise.
Yeah, but you are the people who are spending my pounds when I pay council tax. So I'm reaching to you because I don't pay to some partners in the private sector, I'm paying to you. So the question is about my council tax. By the time you answer in 4 years, my council tax would already be spent on some BS.
We never mentioned anything about 4 years to respond.
Well, this is why I shared my experience with the council exterminating the rats in my law space. It took the council 4 years.
We'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Soon as possible.
As soon as possible. That's the only
So is it months or years?
It's the only guarantee we can give you is as soon as possible.
So you cannot even say whether it's years or months?
I would hope it was months.
You would hope,
Yes.
but you don't promise it. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I think you were actually very clear, believe it or not. Thank you for your patience, and I hope that you will answer in days, because it's a very simple question. How would I heat my house without fossil fuels? Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions?
I've got lots of questions.
Oh,
about
please do.
China. No, it's okay.
Oh, please do about China.
No, it's about.
These are relevant questions, by the way.
Electric cars and things, the batteries. If Glasgow were buying them from China, as most people do in Britain today.
I'm sorry. Could you please speak louder so that
There's so much background noise.
because there is a lot of back. I cannot hear you well.
I know. I read that Britain, 6 or 7% of the solar panels that Britain uses buying from China. So then we're just contributing to China having more CO2 emissions. That's a concern for me. And they're always building coal power plants. Hundreds and thousands of people, is that
Oh,
right?
that's a very relevant question. So my council tax is going to support the Chinese Communist Party? Is that the case?
We just ask you to put the question in writing to us and we can respond to you.
So you don't know whether the solar panels are produced locally or in China?
I'd like to source the correct information to get back to you, so I would really like to put it in writing and then I can...
Okay, this is also in writing. Everything is in writing. Do you have any more questions?
I just wondered if Glasgow City Council would be clear about this in the future. Maybe you haven't put it out to tender. I don't know what the plan is. But would they be clear if they were buying it from China, including the electric cars, the electric vehicles, the special batteries for it? You know, the little components are mined in China. So would the council be clear in the future about this? Where they bought it from? Do they have to tell the Glasgow taxpayer about this, or would it be kept undercover?
Yes, and to add,
Put that
sorry.
in your email to
Could I
ask
do
us.
that?
Yeah.
Sorry, to add to her question, we actually searched for the word China in the documents. This word is not in the documents. So is this relevant, whether these solar panels will be manufactured in China? Do you think it's relevant?
Pop it in writing. I'm more than happy to get the right people to answer that, because it would...
So you cannot answer whether it's relevant?
It would be it is a relevant question, but it would be important that we get the input from our procurement teams and everyone that's involved in those processes to give you an answer to that.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, any more questions?
No, that's just about China.
Well, thank you very much, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
See you later.